Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Gabriel Santos here, and in today's video, I have an interesting strategy for you to try if you've been addicted to weed or dependent for a long time, okay? And the strategy is this. Learn to go a day without weed. Just a day. Not your whole life, not a whole month, not even for 2 days, right? Learn to master going a day. Okay, and the reason why I give you this example, this strategy is that if you can master a day, you can master 2 days. If you can master 2 days, you can master 4 days. Okay, so the whole purpose of this exercise is to build a muscle. Okay, because the muscles required to go a day weed free and enjoy it, right, are the same muscles that you'll need to go however many days, months, or years being sober, right? Or just being someone who doesn't lean on marijuana for XYZ. And so my whole intent with this strategy is to really remove, not just to be realistic, but to actually give you an exercise that's obtainable, right? Because if you're someone who's failed to follow moderation or quit, um, this is what's so messed up. Not messed up, but this is what's so crazy about this journey is that for many of you, you've gone a day without smoking. You've gone 7 days, some of you months. But because you didn't stick to some routine, a moderation routine, or you didn't quit fully, then there's this mindset of like, oh, I'm addicted, or oh, I can't control it. When funnily enough, you've demonstrated control in moments. And so for those of you watching this, consider that one of the most powerful things you can do is that one day a week, weed free. One day a week, weed free. And just develop this skill, this muscle of like, oh, I know that when I say, oh, tomorrow's a weed free day, that I know how to do that, right? Because the mindset shift that you get from this is like, oh, I'm actually someone that can say no if I really wanted to. Because I know many people, it's like, oh, like, you smoke a lot of weed. It's like, oh, I can say no if I really wanted to, but then you never actually prove that, right? And so just prove to yourself that once a week, oh, once a week I can do it. And here's another thing too. It's not just about, oh, I didn't smoke that day. Right? That's good in the beginning because for many of us just the act of staying disciplined is like a massive win. I admit that. I acknowledge that. But some of you have noticed that, oh, it doesn't just make me happy to not smoke, right? Like, because life isn't just about not doing something, it's also about doing something. It's also about feeling something. And so consider that in this one day a week where you don't smoke, what's there to learn and develop is how do I have a happy, awesome, dope, fulfilling day, regardless if I smoke weed or not? Because that's, in my experience, what I found is the key. It's not just about how do I not smoke. What we're after is how do I live a life that I truly enjoy? Or how do I live a life that I find satisfactory or fulfilling, really? Right? Because I imagine that for most of us, although, yes, a big one on our plates, if you're watching this video, is like, oh, I don't, weed doesn't dominate my mind. Weed doesn't take over my life. I'm not a slave to the cravings. Yeah, that's a big one for sure, right? But I'm showing you a glimpse into the future here, but it's like there's gonna come a time where like, okay, yeah, the cravings aren't there anymore. Now what? Right? Because life isn't. It's for those watching this video. Yes, a big part of it is getting past this whole I'm enslaved to marijuana thing, but down the line, it's like, okay, like, oh, what do I really want to do with my life? I get it. Not quite there yet. You might be, and if you are, let's go, right? But yeah, so take on this exercise of not smoking 1 day a week. And then from there build, right? But, you know, and this is just something to try, but like, you know, if you're someone who's really failed a lot, like just go 24 hours. 24 hours. That's it. And look, and here's another place for you to start. It's like, okay, in order to get to 24 hours, the first thing to do is go 1 hour, and then 2 hours, and then 7 hours, and then 10 hours. Okay? You just got to build this muscle of saying no, building that muscle of not letting the craving control your life, right? Not letting running towards pleasure control your life, at least weed in particular. And so, if anything, master an hour, then master 2 hours, then master 4 hours, then 24 hours, right? And do this. And look, if you, it might take you a number of attempts to finally get to 24 hours. Seriously, it might, but don't beat yourself up. You're gonna get however far you get. And instead of saying, oh my God, I only got this far, oh my God. Look, man, like I get it. Doesn't feel good to fail, but like, if you really want to be empowered over this, okay, let go of that victim card. All right. Like like it's not a big deal, y'all. It's not a big deal. You're good. You're good. Get over it. Get over it. You didn't make it. Get over it. Okay. Move on. Move on. Okay. It's no big deal. You're good. No one's gonna fucking kill you over this. That's a little harsh, but no one's gonna. You're honestly fine. Seriously. Seriously. All right. So no big deal. Just instead of beating yourself down for what you didn't do, start to pat yourself on the back for what you did do. Like, you know, for some of you watching this video, like, you got to pat yourself on the back for even watching this video, for caring. I know what it's like to not even care and not even want to try and get out of it. So at least you're here, right? At least you're here trying to figure this out. All right. So for those of you that resonate with this, 24 hours, once a week. Okay. And if you don't get it on the first try, that's fine. Assess what happened. Oh, okay. Around the 6 hour mark, I just said, fuck it. And I smoked weed. Okay, good. So what can you do next time? Right? Look at it more objectively. Look at it more strategically. Okay. You clearly, in this example, you got to be aware of when that whole fuck it, I'm just going to smoke thing comes up. Seriously, that's like the equivalent of if you were playing basketball, like when the defender would be like trying to steal the ball from you. It's like, okay, if he's trying to steal the ball and he puts his hand over here, I need to put the ball over here, right? So it's like, okay, if the craving tries to take your body over here, you got to take your body over there, right? And so, not to drag this on too long, like I said, 24 hours, do your best to get there, assess how it goes until you get there. And then once you complete it one time, do it again next week or whenever you want. And then if that doesn't go well, assess what happened. Observe yourself. What happened? Okay. Try again. Okay, good. And then what's going to happen is you might go failure, failure, semi-win, semi-win, win. Okay, but the way you get better at anything is you have to fucking fail and then learn and then try again. Okay, so I get it. You're not perfect. You haven't succeeded the way you wanted to, but trust me, it's well within your ability to get out of this. It's well within your ability to win and reclaim your life, all right, and be the one in charge again. So this is it right here. Yeah, so hopefully this video was helpful. Appreciate you. If you're still watching this video, I'm looking to take on a handful of more clients, one-on-one clients. If you're interested in seeing what that's about, please do email me at g.santos28@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram at Gabe_Santos. I'll have both links in the description. I'm looking for people who are actually ready to make a change, and who have a good amount of personal development under their belt, or at the very least are willing to learn, and are willing to do what's necessary to make this change. Okay, so if that sounds like you, if you're interested in what that's about, like I said, message me at the links below and we'll see what's good. All right, appreciate you guys, love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.